What's going on, Jets fans? Welcome into NYJ today. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the New York Jets signing free agent linebacker Jarrad Davis from the Detroit Lions. We're going to look at a little bit of game tape. We're going to look at his career stats, and we're going to talk about the fit that he now brings to the New York Jets, to this defense. Let's get after it. To begin this video, we're just going to go over the contract that Jarrad Davis signed with the New York Jets. So it looks like it's a one-year deal that could be worth up to $7 million. So he is expected to get a $5.5 million guarantee. And then the rest of that $1.5 million is incentivized. So what that means is he's going to have to hit certain statistics or games played, things of that nature, for him to be able to earn the full $7 million. So for right now, it's a $5.5 million contract. And, according to Ian Rappaport, it says last year Jarrad Davis had limited snaps in Detroit, but teams felt he wasn't used properly and his market was real. The Jets land a premium defender. Now, I don't know if he's a premium defender. There are parts of his game that I really like, and I will share that in a few minutes with the game tape. But you are looking at a starting caliber linebacker, $5.5 million. He's almost certainly going to start on this team. We need speed. And he does bring that to the table. He's not terribly old, 27 years old. So overall, initially, my gut reaction was, okay, I've heard of this guy. Let me do a little bit of research. And it's a good signing. It's a solid signing. It's nothing that we need to, lose our minds over, like being overjoyed with. But it's also not one of those moves where, you may have been hoping for Joe Thuney or a, Corey Linsley. This is not the same type of caliber signing, in my opinion, but it is a solid move, and it is a move that the New York Jets needed to make for that linebacker position. So before we look at the game tape for Jarrad Davis, we're just going to take a look at some of his stats. So one of the things I want to go over first is his snap counts for the first 4 years of his career. This was a linebacker that was drafted out of Florida. So his first season as a rookie, 14 out of 14 games that he played in, he did start. His following second year, he started all 16 games. And then you kind of see a drop off here. And so what we kind of saw in the tweet from Ian Rappaport is that he didn't get the same opportunities that he once did in the early part of his career. And again, if you're looking at it, it makes kind of sense when you look at these numbers. So 76% of the snaps his rookie year, very solid. He played in nearly 100% of the snaps as a second-year pro and played very, very well, and we will get into that in just a second. And then you see the drop-off down to 57% in 2019. I do believe that was due to injury in 2019. He missed 5 games. And then this past year, it looks like he may have been hurt, but it was really more a matter of he didn't really fit the schemes that Matt Patricia was running for the Detroit Lions, and so he wasn't really getting the opportunities to play, and so you see him going all the way down to 29% this past year. Still young, like I had mentioned earlier, going to be 27 years old this coming season, but look at this production in the first 2 seasons of his career. He had an interception in his first 2 seasons. He had over 100 tackles in his second year, 96 in his first year. And you're seeing he's making plays behind the line of scrimmages, lots of tackles for loss. He had 10 sacks in his first 3 seasons in the National Football League. So this is a guy that can really get after the passer, actually, as a linebacker. And I'd love to see that, when we do elect to blitz, which I hope we aren't blitzing as much as we once were, I would love to see this guy on the blitz. I think he would be a very effective blitzer, and he's proven that he can do that at a pretty high level. We're just going to take a look at a few plays here for linebacker Jarrad Davis. So on this play, you're going to see Cam Newton doing kind of like a QB read, or QB option play here, and he hands it off to the running back. And Jarrad Davis is right in line with the running back. The running back makes a huge cut to the outside here because he sees Jarrad Davis in the hole. And Jarrad Davis is able to chase him down and make an impact in tackling him in the backfield. So again, when you're looking at Jarrad Davis, you're looking at a speed, athletic type of running back, a chase linebacker, if you will, somebody that can really go sideline to sideline. This is the kind of play that I think highlights who he is and what he's capable of doing in this 4-3 scheme. Something that a linebacker really needs to have is some instincts and some awareness on the football field. So when you watch this play initially, Jarrad Davis stays in his lane. He's watching the running back here. It's a play action fake to the running back. He's keeping his eyes on the running back, stays in the middle of the field. It's clearly some sort of zone defense here where he's responsible for the middle of the field. And then Jarrad Davis sees Jimmy Garoppolo start to roll out, and he, like a bullet, is in on Jimmy Garoppolo. It looks like it might have been a sack, if not a minimal gain. Very impressive speed in the open field here. This is what he's all about, and this is his game without a doubt. This is a simple little play here. It's a little running back, a halfback screen here. And you see Jarrad Davis has his eyes exactly where they need to be. Again, he's showing very good awareness here. He's following the running back and makes a really sound tackle here. Wraps up Ezekiel Elliott, an elite running back, brings him down right away. And again, awareness, athleticism, playmaking ability here. This is very, very good football. Again, you don't have to love the football player here, but you can appreciate the fact that he has the athleticism, and with good coaching and with good players around him, we know that we've got good players up front in Quinnen Williams, Jonathan Franklin Myers, Foley Fatukasi. Perhaps this is the guy that we needed on the inside or at the linebacker position to chase down some plays like this and to limit the big plays on defense. On this last play that we're going to take a look at here, linebacker Jarrad Davis is following the running back, but he notices that the running back stays into block, and then he takes full advantage of that. He goes around the offensive line here and gets a hit on the quarterback and brings him down for a sack. Again, you have to have athleticism and speed to be able to get in here and to be able to do this kind of play. I get that it's a coverage sack because Jimmy G's in the pocket. He's got pretty much all day to throw here. But again, he gets in there, he makes the play. You have to give him credit where credit's due. Nice play, nice instincts to be able to see that the running back was staying into block, which allowed him to go after the quarterback on this play. And I just want to point out that there were a few other things that I saw in his game tape. He does have a tendency to sometimes over pursue and gets a little bit wild when he's chasing the ball carriers and the quarterback. He can get a little bit too aggressive. So with good coaching, again, I think that this is something that can be improved upon as he gets older and as he gains more experience. The other thing worth mentioning is he's not a very big guy. He's not a dude that's going to excel at getting off of blocks. So that's why I think it's going to be really important that the New York Jets do add a veteran pass rusher before they are all signed. So of all of the positions that have been signed in free agency so far, the most concerning has been the defensive ends that have gone. There are still a few left, and I do think that it will be important for the New York Jets and Joe Douglas to sign a defensive end to help out the defensive line, which in turn is going to help our linebackers be able to chase and to tackle. And that's what Jarrad Davis is all about. So just a couple of things that I thought I should point out there as far as negatives for Jarrad Davis. Overall, I do like this signing. Again, I don't think it's one of those ones where we should kind of be like fist pumping in the air necessarily, but I do want you to realize this was a huge need for the New York Jets. We still need linebackers in this core. So just keep in mind that this was a good signing, a solid signing, nothing to be going crazy about, good or bad. So keep your heads up, Jets fans. It's still early in free agency. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching NYJ Today. This is the first free agent signing, and there are going to be more to come, and NYJ Today will continue to upload videos for all of the free agents that the New York Jets sign. If you could all do me a big favor, and please jet up the like button on this video to help support the channel. And if you're new here and you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. I look forward to interacting with you guys in the comments. Go Jets, and I'll see you guys next time.